You've probably experienced this. You met someone, the connection was there, but the timing was off. One of you was in the wrong place, going through something, not available in the way the moment needed. And then, months or years later, you wonder what would have happened if the timing had been different. Or the reverse, someone came into your life at exactly the right moment, and everything that followed made sense in a way it might not have otherwise. Timing in attraction isn't luck. It's a psychological phenomenon, and once you understand it, you'll see it operating in almost every connection you observe. This is the attraction window, and why timing matters more than you think. The attraction window is a concept from relationship psychology that describes the period of time when a person is psychologically open to forming a new romantic connection. It's not always open. When someone is in a healthy, committed relationship, the window is closed. When someone is deep in grief after a loss, the window is usually closed. When someone is in a period of intense personal focus, career, healing, growth, the window is often partially closed. But there are periods, sometimes brief, when the window opens. When someone is genuinely available, emotionally, mentally, situationally, these are the moments when new connections take root most naturally. Research by David Sbarra at the University of Arizona on attachment transitions found that people are significantly more likely to form new, meaningful connections during specific transitional life periods. After a breakup has been processed, after a major life change, after a period of growth. The window doesn't stay open indefinitely, and it doesn't open on command. Understanding when it's open and when it isn't changes everything. Here's something important to understand. Bad timing doesn't mean bad connection. It means the connection met a closed window. Some of the most genuine, real connections fail, not because of incompatibility, not because of lack of attraction, but because one or both people weren't in the psychological space to receive what the connection was offering. This is important because most guys internalize rejection personally. She didn't respond. She wasn't interested. It didn't work. And they conclude something about themselves. But timing rejection isn't personal rejection. It's situational. Psychologist Stanley Schachter's two-factor theory of emotion shows that the same physiological arousal can be interpreted differently depending on context. The same person, the same connection, can feel exciting or overwhelming depending entirely on where someone is in their own life. Which means if it didn't work, it might not be about you at all. So how do you know when someone's window is open? You read the signals, and there are specific ones. Signal 1, she's in a transition. New city, new job, recent end of a long relationship that she's processed. Transitions create openness. They break old patterns and invite new ones. Signal 2, she's actively socializing. Not just going through the motions, but genuinely seeking connection. New experiences, new environments, new people. This is behavioral evidence that the window is open. Signal 3, she's talking about the future. People with closed windows talk about the past or the present. People with open windows imagine forward. Future-oriented thinking is a sign of psychological availability. Signal 4, she invests in new connections quickly. People who are genuinely available don't take forever to warm up. They lean in, they reciprocate, they make it easy. Here's where most guys go wrong with timing. They try to force the window open. They meet someone whose window is closed, and instead of reading that correctly, they pursue harder. They try to create availability through persistence. This doesn't work. You cannot pursue someone into readiness. Persistence against a closed window doesn't open it. It makes you the person associated with the pressure of that period, which is the opposite of what you want. The second timing mistake, moving too slowly when the window is open. The window doesn't stay open indefinitely. People in transitional periods move through them. The openness that exists at the beginning of a new chapter closes as new patterns, new routines, new commitments form. Cialdini's principle of scarcity applies here directly. Limited availability increases value. An open window, a moment of genuine availability, is time sensitive. Move when the moment is there. Not too fast, but don't let it pass. Here's the part of this conversation that most videos ignore. Your window. You also have an attraction window, and the quality of connections you form is partly determined by whether your window is actually open when you're trying to connect. If you're pursuing connection from a place of loneliness, your window is open in the wrong way. You're available, but for the wrong reasons, and people feel the desperation that comes with that kind of availability. If you're pursuing connection from a place of fullness, from a life that's genuinely working, with goals and friendships and purpose, your window is open in the right way. You're available because you want to share something good, not fill a gap. Research by Mario Mikulincer on attachment security shows that people who approach relationships from a secure base, not from anxiety or avoidance, but from genuine wholeness, form significantly higher quality connections and experience less rejection overall. The best timing isn't just about finding someone whose window is open, it's about making sure yours is open for the right reasons. So here's the truth about timing and attraction. Some connections fail not because of who you are, but because of when they happened. The right person at the wrong time is still the wrong time, and no amount of effort or persistence changes that. What you can control is this: read the signals. Know when a window is open and when it isn't. Move when the moment is there. Don't force when it isn't. And most importantly, build a life where your own window is open for the right reasons. Because when two open windows find each other at the right moment, that's not luck. That's what connection is actually supposed to feel like. If this shifted how you see timing, you know what to do. Subscribe to Signal Codes. There's a lot more to decode.